Well, it is hot. Summer is on the way and I'm thinking about grilling. Today, I've made these really cute potato packets. What they are little packets with potatoes and seasoning that cook right on the grill along with your meat. And when they're done, they're done. They're fun for the kids. They can make their own and use their own variations. Put onions in one, don't put onions in the other, you know. And everybody can have their own. They're great for camping. They're great for tailgating. They stay hot forever. So I guess we're not gonna head over to the kitchen. Let's head over to the grill and see how it's done. These potato packets are the simplest thing ever to make. They are fabulous in the summer because the kids can kind of work on them and make their own. If you're camping, you can put the little packets in the fire so that, you know, in the coals so that they can cook there. Just a fun side dish that everybody can make the way that they like. So the first thing that we need are the small Yukon Gold potatoes or red-skinned potatoes. When I got these, they weren't as small as I would like, so I cut them in halves, and some of the bigger ones I even cut in quarters. If you get the real tiny ones, you can just leave them whole if you want to. It's a matter of how long it's going to take them to cook, okay? So we've got the potatoes, cheddar cheese, onion, salt, of course, olive oil, pepper, and ranch seasoning. Now, you could add more than that. You could add crumbled bacon, that's, you know, fried bacon, and then crumble it up. You could add that. You could add celery, peppers, jalapeno. It's just, the possibilities are endless with this. You can change the type of cheese, whatever you want to do. But this is just the basics here. Oh, and I almost forgot. I like to put a whole garlic clove on top when I close it up. The garlic roasts in with everything else and it gives it a really nice flavor. But I will say you have to really like garlic in order to do it that way. So you make up your own mind on that. We're gonna add our potatoes to a big bowl. That's because we need to stir them up, when we put the other ingredients in there. And I'm going to add the onions to that bowl as well. I'm gonna put the potatoes and onions aside for a minute because we need to prepare the foil. I've cut 6 squares of aluminum foil into rectangles, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get a little olive oil and I'm gonna brush each one with just a little bit of olive oil. And some people are kind of fussy about which side goes out, but I'm not. You can put the shiny side out or the dull side out. I don't think it makes that much difference. And as you can see, the aluminum foil does not have to be perfect. I ripped a couple of pieces oddly. So you just want to do this so that nothing sticks. There's not going to be a lot of liquid in there, so there's not going to be a lot of steam. So potentially something could stick to the aluminum foil if we don't oil it a little bit. And I know I said it didn't matter, and y'all are probably seeing me take these and turn them upside down to get them all in the same direction. And I don't think it does matter, but it's just my preference, I guess. Okay, those are all oiled. So we're gonna set these aside and go back to our potatoes. To the potatoes, we're gonna add the remainder of the olive oil, the salt, and the pepper. And then finally, we're going to add the ranch dressing. Now we're just going to mix this up And normally I would mix this up with my hands because it's just easier. You just basically want to make sure that all of the seasonings are covering the potatoes and that the olive oil is covering the potatoes. And honestly, it is so much easier to do this with your hands, because that way I can feel if there's any olive oil left on the bottom, and I can get it right up in there. That's the main thing, is to get everything equally covered. Since the servings are all going to be separate, then if the first serving has all of the seasoning and the last packet has none of the seasoning, it's not going to be very good. Now we're going to take our aluminum foil that has oil on it, and one piece at a time, we're going to fill it up with the potato mixture. And try to get it even. I would say about 3/4 of a cup to half a cup in each one is going to be about right. Once your potatoes are in there, put a little bit of cheese on the top, and then top it with 1 clove of garlic if you're going to do that. You don't have to, it's completely optional, but that's how I like it. And then just seal it right up. And set it aside. The easiest way to make the seams on these is to put the 2 edges together and then just fold it over like that, and just squash it together as you go, and then go to the sides and fold those up a couple of times, squash those together as you go, and then do the same thing with the other side. And now we're just going to take our packets right out to the grill. Okay, the grill's nice and hot, so we're going to put our little potato packets down, seam side down. And depending on what else you're cooking, how big the potatoes are, and how hot your grill is, you can figure that it's going to be right around 10 minutes before those are ready. If the potatoes are kind of big, it could be as much as 20 minutes. So what you're going to want to do is kind of check them at the 10-minute mark. About 10 minutes in, you're going to open up the grill to check on your potato packets and just flip them over. We want them to get done on all sides. Close it back up and let it go for 10 more minutes. All right, we're going to lift the lid up and see what we've got. Oh my gosh, the smell is amazing. It's all potatoey, and you can smell the roasted garlic and the roasted onions. Oh, it looks good. So one of the things that I like to do is just run Insta-read thermometer down in there and check the doneness. This is saying it's over 210, which is easily enough to have cooked our potatoes. So we're done. Be sure that you use tongs because these are hot. Ooh, there's a plane going over. And they're going to stay hot for a while, so either let them sit while you fix your salad and maybe even grill some more meat, or be sure that an adult opens them and not one of the kids. And there's our pile of potato packets, and we're gonna take those in the house and take a look. Okay, y'all, here's our potato packet. It is still really hot, even though it has been off the grill for quite a while. That's what I'm saying. Be super careful with these. They're a lot of fun for the kids, but unless you let them cool off a really good long time, then you're going to want the adults to open them up and move them, put them on plates or whatever. But let's take a look. Ooh, let's take a look. Kind of excited about this. Oh, that's hot. That steam coming right out of there. Woo. Our cheese stuck a little bit, which is fine because that means that I can pull off this crunchy stuff and eat it. But look at that. Our potatoes are done. They're really pretty, so tender, and the smell is so delicious. It's such an easy way to cook potatoes in the summertime, especially on the weekend when you're grilling out or a camping trip or something like that. It's a lot of fun and there's a lot of ways to do it. Y'all try it and let me know what you think, okay? Well, I am going to take these over to the kitchen and give it a taste. You with me? Here they are, y'all. I could not wait to dig into these. They look so good. They're so tender and the onions are soft and a little caramelized. The garlic is roasted and the potatoes have soaked up all of those flavors. Yum. These packets stay hot for a very long time, which makes it really nice. Like if you're tailgating or if you're having a potluck or something like that, they will stay warm as long as they're wrapped up together and in a container, basket or bowl or whatever. They will stay hot until you open them up. Because of that, I just want to warn y'all again, be careful with the kids. Make sure that an adult is the one that opens these up for them because they can be hot. And when you do open them up, be careful because steam will come out. But in the meantime, haha, that's what I've got. That is so delicious. It's unbelievable. So much flavor. I hope you're going to try them because I love these things. And I know you will too. They're so easy and just perfect for summer. Check out the nutrition information, more tips, more images, more everything over on RustlesChipotle.com. And be sure to come back next week, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. I love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.